Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Call of Duty commentary. This is some Modern Warfare, obviously. I want to apologize up front about the not-so-hot quality of this. I messed up the actual, local recording, so I had to pull the stream footage for this. I've been streaming this game a lot. I think I streamed, 18 hours in the first 24 hours that it was out. Something crazy like that. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. I jumped right into multiplayer, as I knew I probably would, and I've been having a blast. I have mixed emotions. This is a very complicated, different Call of Duty, so it's hard to just give it one, blanket statement. Also, if I sound a little bit odd, I was at the Chiefs game 2 days ago, and also been having colds and stuff like that. So, anyways, so yeah, this is a pretty good gameplay here of some domination. I believe we were actually losing pretty badly, which I just realized with my stream overlay. I don't think you can see the domination score. So, because I've got my little cup down there. Later in the... Wait, yeah, that's where the score is, right? Yeah, so later in the game when the meters are more full, you might be able to tell. But anyways, so this map particularly right here, I can't figure out if I like it or not. Sometimes I enjoy my experience on it, and sometimes I just absolutely hate it. And I feel like I've got that opinion for a few of the large maps, and... one of the biggest discussions right now around the game is pretty much everyone seems to be in agreement that this is a really good shooter and that it's a lot of fun, but the maps aren't quite to par to what we're used to in the Modern Warfare series. And I will agree to that with that to an extent, but I have some opinions on why that's kind of everybody's opinion on it. So in my experience, I enjoy the small maps in this game and the medium or more normal Call of Duty sized maps, I guess you would say, right? Even down to the really tiny maps. Look at this guy in the window. Oh my God, Lord. The 2v2 maps are so good. I know a lot of people didn't like, what was it, Pine in the beta. Maybe that was just because you played more of it than what you wanted to. But I don't have any issue with Pine. I like all the small maps. They just feel really fun. You're always in the combat, and you always have a grasp of where about you need to be focused on and where your enemy locations are going to be to an extent, so you're not surprised in getting shot from corners and other directions that you're not expecting and stuff like that. I think that's the reason I don't have any issues with any of the 2v2 maps, to be honest. And again, most of the 6v6 maps are pretty damn good too. I think one of the reasons that everybody just says oh, the maps in general in this game are bad is because the way that the quick play works. Whenever you search quick play at launch, at least it was searching for not only those 6v6 game modes, but it was also searching for 20v20, even if you didn't have ground war enabled. Actually, ground war is a separate thing. So, but regardless, yeah, the 20v20 maps were mixed in as well for 20v20 DOM and 20v20 TDM. They have changed that since, and I think that's going to help a little bit because I thought it was really, really frustrating. I just want to play. I've never been a big fan of Battlefield. I've never liked the huge scale battles, and never really been Conquest was never interesting to me. And basically, that's what the 20v20 DOM in Call of Duty is. It's Conquest mode from Battlefield. Never been a fan. So I think when those experiences were mixed into my I just want to play some TDM DOM on 6v6 maps, a lot of my frustration from the game was coming from that. So I think that's gotten better. Yeah, but, with graphics and just the ability to make games so visually appealing and just, consoles and PCs being able to handle more textures and more buildings and more everything, I think with that, you just kind of get maps with more detail as we go. Every year we get maps with more detail, more objects, more buildings that you can actually go in and out of and everything. And with that, you're going to have more camping spots. You're going to have more windows for people to just peek out of and stay inside of a building the whole match and stuff like that. And I feel like, take this map for example, if they made this map and made it less air quotes campy, and there was less of these buildings that you could go into and less windows that you could shoot out of and stuff like that, it would feel like we're playing a super dated game. You know what I mean? It wouldn't feel like a shooter in 2019. It'd be like, man, why are all these artificial barriers here? Why can't I go in this building? This is all kind of cheesy. So it's just kind of one of those things. It's like you have to roll with the punches as we progress in gaming technologically. It's just I think that's just kind of something that's gonna come hand in hand, and we just kind of have to adapt, unfortunately. If they started making like MW2 era maps in this game, I think it would feel odd. I really do. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think about that. But overall, I am absolutely enjoying the game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There's games that you get completely stomped, and obviously those are frustrating. I played last night with not even a full squad, but almost a full squad in this game, and it's unbelievably better. Black Ops 4 was the same way. I loved playing that game, but playing it alone was almost, unbearable. I did like going into free-for-all in Black Ops 4, but obviously that's a game mode specifically designed for that. But I'm finding the same experience with Modern Warfare. Like, if you're not partied up with other people, it can be really frustrating and just really hard to manage. You need people on your team calling out enemy locations and stuff like that, or it can just be, it can be kind of a bad experience. As you can see here, I have gone serious mode. We are down quite a bit on the Dom score, and I have decided that I'm going to hit my streaks to bring my team back. That they need me right now, and I am going to offer my services in the Call of Duty slaying department. But overall, again, having a lot of fun with it. I do enjoy ground war in this game. I like going in ground war every once in a while, but I do not take it seriously whatsoever. I can't. I don't know what it is. I just can't. Like I said, it's going to take some getting used to. Maybe eventually I will take it a little more serious, but basically I just run around and try to snipe and shoot javelins and throw throwing knives in ground war, and that's my fun with it. And then I usually go back to this kind of stuff. I'm still really, really hoping, like obviously at launch we don't have some sort of a face-off playlist. I really hope they use these assets further than what they are right now just for 2v2s. I really want to see 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s. Again, just give us what we had in MW3. Give us those 3v3 DOMs, those 3v3 TDMs, 3v3 S&D. I think that shit would be so damn fun in this game. Again, in a game where it can feel very, very overwhelming playing it solo. I think it's very important for them to have not only the huge ground war stuff and all the scale stuff they're going for, but have those tiny game modes too. Have those modes where somebody only has one friend that plays regularly enough or during the same hours that they do, that they can jump on and play some 2v2 TDM on all these great small maps that they have, or some 2v2 domination or some 2v2 S&D. Why not do that? I just think it would be such an important thing for the game. The campaign, beat it yesterday on stream in one sitting. It is short, it is sweet, but it is amazing. It is the best military shooter campaign that I have ever played. I think I can strongly say. I'm a really big fan of some like Wolfensteins and stuff like that, but I don't think those are like in the same category. When it comes to like a serious, military style campaign, single player story, I think this game holds the record. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. It puts you into some really messed up situations and really just makes you stop and think about current world events, and it really pulls at your heartstrings, and it was just fantastic. The gameplay was amazing. It's beautiful. There's dynamic events happening that will surprise you. The dialogue, the voice acting, the cutscenes, everything is fantastic. If you're a big single-player campaign fan, I think the price of the game is worth the admission alone, just for the single-player experience. And then you've got Spec Ops where that picks up after the campaign story, and then obviously you've got multiplayer. So all in all, so far, I am just very, very much enjoying this game and having a lot of fun and looking forward to whatever is to come as far as DLC. They've announced that all the DLC is going to be post-launch free, which is fantastic. fantastic. There's going to be a paid season and a free season. Or not seasons, rather the like battle pass, like 100 tiers or whatever that is. As you can see here, this is my AC-130. Actually, it's called Gunship, whatever it's called in this. This was my first one. I just put it on shortly before this, and thought I'd go for it. And I really, really enjoy it. I thought the chopper gunner in this game is a little bit underwhelming. I don't know what you guys think. The fire rate is slower, the bullets are delayed, and the damage seems to not be quite as good. The trade-off is that you can now pilot the helicopter. You can fly that thing wherever you want. So that helps a lot. But I think I enjoy the gunship better. I really do. I mean, I had a pretty decent one here. They kept running out. I think they were desperate. They knew that we were coming back on them with a domination score here, so they were trying to get out and desperately cap some flags. So that probably helped. But nonetheless, I had a very good experience with it. I'm just enjoying this game so much. If you guys are too and you want to watch me play it, I've been streaming it pretty much daily, as long as I don't have anything going on and I have time to stream it. I do so. So twitch.tv/I'mJehov if you guys want to check me out. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. I always tweet out. Very, very, very rarely do I forget. But I always tweet out whenever I'm streaming live on Twitch. Also, a good way to keep up with that is join my Discord. There's about 2,500 people in there. Awesome community. Discord.gg/Hova. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this. If you want to see more Call of Duty commentaries, please let me know with some love on this video. I love doing Call of Duty commentaries. I hope you guys enjoy watching them. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.